kind of the thing we pride ourselves on. There's a ton of history in this building. The building's been here since the 1850s. It's been a tavern since the 30s, but it's been that name for a very long time. There's only 12 or 13 tables in this restaurant, and it's highly sought after. Originally, there was never reservations taken. So what had happened was they kind of people went on a wait list, and there's nowhere to go around here. So people just started hanging out in the parking lot, and just kind of became part of the whole experience of Bonge. So since COVID, we've actually started taking reservations, but that kind of tradition's kept going. So a lot of times people come in, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before the reservation, and just kind of hang out with everybody, and then come in. So it's a real great kind of vibe. The whole concept is we try to do really high quality food that's just done simply, stripped down, and the service is top notch, but it's still very casual. We do a lot of local, so that's a big part of our concept, but conceptually, we do a lot of game. We do fresh fish every single day. We do a fish feature every day. So we try to get the best ingredients we can to do it with simply kind of giving, the shine on whatever that protein is, that everything else just kind of complements it. What inspired me to become a chef was my grandmother's cooking. I come from a farming background. My grandmother cooked 3 meals a day, and definitely in the summertime, I helped out at the farm / machine shop, and kind of the highlight of my day was always my grandma's cooking. I think it was my whole family. She really had a lot of pride in her cooking, and that was kind of how my family showed love. And in the small town that I'm from, she was kind of known for her cooking, honestly. So when I kind of thought about what do I want to do for a living, it was what do I love, and that's food. I absolutely love duck. As far as a poultry item, it's by far my favorite. The fat content really lends itself well to as far as a poultry dish goes. It's unbeatable. It's also very versatile. Some of the dishes that we're working on today, we have confit the legs, and then searing the breast mid-rare. So you have a braised meat and more of a steak-like texture with another meat. We made stock with the bones, rendered the fat for the confit. It's unlike most proteins that it's very versatile in all the things you can do with duck. The dishes we're preparing today is our harder duck. The harder duck's been on the menu for 20 plus years. It is definitely a guest favorite. I've had many people say that it's their favorite dish ever. So that particular dish, we remove the skin from the duck. We pocket the duck, we fill it with a jalapeno cream cheese, and then it's wrapped in bacon, and then it's seared, pan-seared. We serve that over a bed of wild rice, and then it has a barbecue sauce that goes over that. So we actually have Jim Hargrew is kind of the inspiration for the dish, and Jim still comes in on a regular basis.
I'm Jim Hargrew. I'm a local farm boy, a native of Hamilton County, lived here all my life. Well, I went on a hunting trip to Mexico, and we were hunting teal at the time. And I said, well, what's in those? And he told us he butterflied them, put jalapeno peppers, Philadelphia cream cheese, and wrapped them in bacon and cooked them on the grill. And they're just perfect. So that's the recipe that I gave to Chef Tony. And that's what's been on Bonge's restaurant wall for almost 20 years.
I started being kind of like a, culinary person, working in kind of the higher end restaurants in Indianapolis around 20 years ago. And every place I've ever worked at, it's maple leaf duck. And not only do I love duck, that's the duck that I love. That's the duck that I, had when I had duck for the first time in my life. It was maple leaf duck. And it's still something that's the only duck I buy. It's the only duck that I like working with. I've worked with some other products here and there, but I always come back to maple leaf. And not only that, being a local product to the area as well, is always a good selling point, but it's just a great product. I'm Chef Dean Sample, and this is my duck tale.